Family, how y'all doing? How y'all doing? I'm about to do a poll right now. Um, family, how y'all doing? How y'all doing? I'm almost done with this poll, y'all. Give me 1 second. Uh, Understanding charge offs. It's one more, y'all. It's one more. Family, what's up? What's up? What's going on? Family, peace and love, y'all. Peace and love. Oh, give me the votes, y'all. Give me which one y'all think should come first, right? So I'm gonna give y'all a breakdown first. And let me see who gonna vote on which book should come out first. Which book should come out first, family? Okay, okay, okay. Okay, okay. Okay, okay. So let me know, family, like which book should come out first. Like, cause I'm dropping all of them real close together, but which one really speaks the most to y'all? And I'm gonna do a breakdown of all my books that's gonna come out. And then I'm gonna explain why I'm deciding to come out with a book. Which one y'all think, family? Go vote right now, real quick, family. So um the four books is How to Legally Rob a Bank. The second book is DMV Exposed, Enemy of the State. And the third book is Understanding Charge-Offs and Collections. I would have put collections, but the poll didn't let me type it long enough, right? And so I got the title and I got the subtitle. Enemy of the State is the subtitle of it. It's not the main title. DMV Exposed is the real title. So let me explain my books, right? So I'm about to break down my book step by step just to show you guys my intent, just to explain to you guys how it worked, right? Similar to what I already talked about when we go on live, but I always want to give you guys the breakdown and I always want to be transparent with you guys, right? So starting, hold on 1 second, fam. So to be 100% transparent, so the first book, How to Legally Rob a Bank, right? So in this book, How to Legally Rob a Bank is pretty much teaching people certain creative ways and tactics on how to obtain funding for liquid cash without having to necessarily, having to go through the process of getting a loan. So many of us try to go for personal loans, business loans, everybody gets shut back. And then people always say legally rob a bank because you are legally doing a loophole that the world might perceive as illegal, but it's actually legal. So the same way when I explain stuff like this, how to turn an auto loan into an unsecured personal loan. Well, that's 100% legal because even if you read the contract with Navy Federal, when you turn it back on the back page, it says you got 90 days to send them as the lien holder on the title, right? So if they name not on the slip as the lien holder or they're not on the title as the lien holder, they will convert your auto loan into an unsecured personal loan. That's what I mean by creative tactics on learning how to legally get them funds from the bank to use personally, whether you use personally, business or whatever, or understanding credit cards, right? Some people I know that might be walking around with 20, 30, $40,000 in credit cards. You got POS systems that you can be using for your bank. And by you having the POS system, you will learn how to get the funds off of it. These are all free plays, family. But it even go deeper than that. I even talk about how to apply for a loan with the intent of you can use the property to sell, you can use the property to get a loan on it and everything. I know another student of mine, right? So what he did was he like, I thought I was a genius. He did what I did, but perfected it. He bought a truck. I want to say it was a Suburban. The Suburban was like 85,000. Navy Federal was the lien holder, right? So what he did was he went to Navy Federal, got approved for a draft. The draft was like 85 to 87,000, right? So he went over the $75,000 mark. So by him getting that $85,000 loan and everything, right? Once he went to the dealership, now the car was used. So it was expensive as car. It was like an over $100,000 car, but it was used at the time. So what he did was when he got the car, he told them that, hey, I want the title too. They ended up giving him the title. And what he did was when he renewed the title, he didn't put them as a lien holder. And when he got the vehicle, he put himself on it without the lien holder. And he took that same car title, he took that to a place to borrow against the money. So say, for instance, he got the car, didn't put them as the lien holder. And then after he took the vehicle, what he did was he took it to a place to get a loan on behalf of the car. So he was going to use the car as collateral. So his credit score was like a 750, but he was going to use the vehicle as collateral in order for him to, to get the funds. So they approved them for like 80 or something like that. It was 60, 70. It was more than 70,000, right? They approved him for $70,000 on the car. Once they approved him for 70-some thousand dollars on the car, he got the vehicle, right? And on top of that, he got a loan for it. So he got two auto loans, like two loans on the vehicle. One will be the auto loan, one will be the unsecured loan, but he got two vehicles. So that's a match made in heaven. That's a match made in heaven. And I was like, what? So you got the vehicle, then you took the vehicle and went to the dealership, got the title with no lien on it. And then you took the title and you took it to a place to get a loan on the car. That was creative. And he paid them back every single month. He paid them back. And that's what I mean, how to legally rob a bank, because you understand loopholes. That's one of the main things that corporations don't understand. So that people don't understand, not corporations, but people. I'm trying to figure out how can I, okay, I'm trying to read y'all messages, okay. All right, okay, now, okay. Now this the other one. So the next book I have coming out, it's called DMV Exposed, Enemy of the State. Why is this book so important, right? This is one of the most important books in regards to status correction, because many Americans, right, whether you believe in this information, whether you're against this information, whether you with the information, whatever the case might be, I want everybody to understand how much the DMV and the Secretary of State is involved with waiving our constitutional right to life, liberty, and in the pursuit of happiness. But we signed up for a silent contract. So people don't understand IDs, driver's licenses, voter registration are all silent contracts with the state, agreeing to subject yourself to a foreign jurisdiction. And I'm going to break down the agreement, and when you sign the driver's license form, what you are consenting to. You are consenting to all traffic laws. You are consenting to every statutory provision that the state passes. You are consenting to all of the statutes within the state, and you don't understand that this is a silent contract. Silent contracts doesn't have to be explained. Silent contracts doesn't have to be, you don't have to be fully informed to get the information. Silent contracts doesn't have to give you an idea of what you're signing up for. Silent contracts is me manipulating you to sign on behalf of a foreign jurisdiction, and you agreeing to the statutory jurisdiction within that state, right? So I'm going to break down everything in DMV Exposed, because DMV Exposed is one of the most, I think, the most priceless books I probably ever make. Understanding charge-offs, right? Now, this is not no just regular credit book, right? Because we have it in our mind that charge-offs mean, oh, that you are still for the debt, but they don't understand how deep charge-offs go in the eyes of the IRS. When you deal with charge-offs, once again, let me explain. If any of you guys are business owners, anytime a business or a bank or whatever, like say if your creditor, if they put the whatever you owe in charge-offs or collections, what it means is if you read your profit and loss statement, that means they have declared to the IRS, whether it be on their quarterly taxes or their yearly taxes, that they declaring your debt is a loss, because debt has to be reported to the IRS on a month-to-month basis, you know. And so if they finally can't collect on your debt after 6 months, they have to say that it's uncollectible. And so since debt is uncollectible, right, and they can't obtain the money anymore, what they're doing is they declaring to the IRS that they took an entire loss on whatever they gave you. So if it's a credit card, let's just say if it's an auto loan, let's just say if it's jewelry, let's just say anything, right? Anything that anything that's dealing with a charge-offs, instantly, automatically, it goes on your credit report. But not only does it goes on your credit report, they basically saying you're responsible for it, even though they told the IRS that they took the whole amount as a loss, but they still trying to collect from you. That's why I want people to understand. So by you filling out these disputes, you are not wrong, because remember, your information is sold to a complete stranger. It's not sold to the creditor. You never done business with a third party, right? And so that is what gives many people loopholes when dealing with charge-offs and everything like that. Because now, since they dealing with charge-offs and they sold it to a third party, identity theft would be an exception for you to file anytime the bank sell your debt to a third party, right? So that's dealing with charge-offs completely. Now, credit in the hold on 1 second, family. Hold on for the C. 1 second, fam. All right, family, look. And so here go my fourth book that I'm gonna come out with, right? Okay, credit is a game and how to leverage, right? Now, this is very important, right? Because now this is almost similar to how to legally rob a bank. Legally robbing a bank is teaching you how to liquidate loans into cash, right? It's teaching you every credit play on how to manipulate and turn loans, credit cards to cash, right? That's one side of it. But now you got credit as a game, meaning how to multiply your amount of credit. So I know you might got one credit card, but you might want 4 credit cards. I know you got this credit card, but you might want a credit card and an auto loan, right? Now, some people might say, if I got credit cards and I got all of this, how can I leverage it and make more money, right? And so I'm just going to explain other things like, okay, this is what I would do if I dealt with credit, right? Because it's pretty much going to show you how to leverage that credit. Because you got $200,000-300,000 in credit, most people might say, what do I do with it? Just invest into my business? What is a lucrative way that I can invest into my credit, leverage it, and make more off of my credit, opposed from coming up with an idea like, hey, I want to sell on Amazon. Hey, I want to sell t-shirts. I want to sell food. That's one way of looking at it. But can you leverage your credit with credit? Of course you can. Now, some people might say, how me getting credit and investing to credit will make me money? Well, you just explained it. By you using your money that you borrowed and you using that to expand your portfolio, you making a good representation of yourself to any creditor. So when they check your file, not only do you have all of these accounts open but in good standing, but you also have sufficient accounts that was fully paid off or almost halfway paid off, and they seeing that you have a great file. Now they able to give you more. Now people are like, okay, how do I leverage it? Like how do I leverage it? That's when you're dealing with the rotation. Okay, just because you might have this loan with this lender and you got this loan with that lender, now you can rotate your money. So now the amount of money that you're making off of this, it can help you get more loans, right? And you can leverage that. Let's just say the liquid cash that you would make from it, rental cars, selling the vehicle flat out and using 50-some thousand dollars, and this is paying off all of your accounts, but this is also helping you network. So $40,000 can be deposited directly into your business bank account. $30,000 can go right through your POS system, ensuring that you make a positive cash flow a month. So now you got 3 bank statements, and you've been swiping your own credit cards for $10,000, $20,000, $30,000 a month. But guess what? It's showing $10,000, $20,000, $30,000 a month for 3 months consistently in your statements. So now, anytime, let's just say if you go through another lender and you want to say, hey, I want to apply for a business line of credit. Let me see your recent bank statements. They see your recent bank statements. They've been seeing $30,000, $40,000 going to the account. They don't know what the money comes from. Whole time you using your credit cards and you swiping it. Of course, they're going to charge the 3% fee. So if you swiping 10,000, they're going to take off 300. Cool, that ain't nothing. But remember, by you showing this many deposits accurately, now the bank's looking at you. Hey, this guy averaging $30,000, $40,000 a month. What can we give him? We can give him 50,000. Okay, perfect. That's one inquiry. They give you 30, 40,000. That money goes back on them credit cards. You go to another lender after with those same credit cards, you keep swiping. You go to another lender, they say, hey, how much can we give him? We can give him 50,000. You literally got all of your credit in one rotation. You get what I'm saying? You keep putting it in rotation. So when you get to the point where you start understanding money, that's when it'd be easier for you to say, hey, I want to put money on a franchise. Hey, I want to put money on this restaurant. Hey, I want to put money on this condo. Hey, I want to put money on these 10 apartment buildings. Hey, I want to put a down payment on real estate. Because now, by you being able to get credit, you leverage it. Because just because you get credit, that don't mean you leveraging it right. So say, for instance, 1 credit card, 1 auto loan, that's not leveraging credit. 2 credit cards, 2 auto loans, that's not enough to leverage credit. But 4 credit cards, high limits, with the ability to borrow auto loans, you are leveraging credit. Because now, by you understanding the game, now you learning how to use it. Now you learning how to put it in a rotation. Now you learning where my credit is my asset. And if that's one of your biggest assets, everything that relates to my credit, I fully have a solid foundation. I'm able to get personal credit cards. I'm able to get business credit cards. I'm able to get personal lines of credit. I'm able to get business lines of credit. I'm able to get $10,000, $20,000 credit cards. I'm able to get $30,000, $40,000 business credit cards. I'm able to get $20,000 to $40,000 personal loans. I'm able to get $50,000 to $100,000 business loans, right? And then you're like, damn, that's one rotation. That's one rotation. And guess what you could do after that? That's when you can start 2, 3 LLCs. Some people say, oh, if you want to start a business, no, you're not starting a business. It's not about a business. Leveraging credit is your business. They don't know that. You can start a corporation with the low risk industries. You can start a corporation under being a mechanic. You can start another corporation being in construction. You can have another corporation listed that right? And you literally can go through Magnum. I want to say Magnum. Is it called Magnum for Business? It's under Austin Capital Bank. It's with what's the name of that site? What's the name of that site, family? It's pretty much where you can grow your business line of credit. So by you having all this capital can be dumped into your LLCs. And I'm not talking about a business bank account. I'm talking about you can build more credit history with it. So you can put a $10,000 business loan on this one. You can put a $10,000 business secure loan on this one. These are all secure loans. And by you paying for business secure loans, this is reporting $10,000, $25,000. $25,000, you could be paying $498 a month for it. For the other one, $25,000, you can pay $498 a month for it. And now you can go and use your credit. So now you get a business bank account at Chase. You get another business bank account at Wells Fargo. You get another business bank account at BMO Harris. Since they have a limit on how many accounts you can have under this corporation, so this corporation getting 2 credit cards, this corporation getting 2 credit cards, this corporation getting 2 credit cards, a total of 6 credit cards. Now you ran up 6 inquiries. You go get those deleted. That's when I teach people the rotation, how to take those inquiries off, right? You took the inquiries off, boom, you back at it. Now let's just say they start you off $5,000 limit, $7,000 limit, $5,000 limit, $10,000 limit, $5,000 limit, $5,000 limit, $10,000, $15,000, $12,000, right? Put all that together. All right, boom, 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 right? You got 3 corporations, right? You got 3 corporations, you got 2 credit cards. Now for this one, for $12,000, you go ahead and you call the banks. How can you get a credit increase? I know the methods on how to get a credit increase. Remember, my credit card started at $3,000. I put it at $27,500. How do I do that? I contact the bank and I let them know, hey, we have something scheduled for the company that we need to take care of, right? And so I'll be very persistent, right? So let's just say if I'm dealing with being a mechanic, right? I'm gonna say the mechanic, we need these parts. We need, let's just say we need an engine block, we need this, we need a tire lifting kit, we need this, we need that, right? And they say the budget on this is like 28,000. So at least we need a credit card at 32,000. Most of the time, if you don't have strong credit history, they'll try to meet you halfway. Not even halfway. Let's just say if they try to meet you at like, I don't know, let's just say they meet you at 20,000. We meet you at 20,000. Okay, that's an increase. One credit card, 20,000. And then you call them again under that same credit card, how much you can get an increase. Let's just say they'll say, hey, we'll meet you 15. So you just jumped at 12 to 35. Now, the other credit cards, you got 15,000. You call them for a credit increase, same method, different industry. So let's just say you got a restaurant. Hey, we need 150 beef tips. We need chicken wings. We need this. We need that. We really running out of inventory. We thought you guys would be a big help for us. They check your credit report. They check your profile. They run a soft inquiry since you already have a credit card with them. And instead of that 10,000, they say, hey, we give you $30,000 on it. Okay, cool. And on the other card, you call them again, talk to a different representative. Instead of that 5,000, they might say, hey, we give you 15,000 or 20,000, right? So that's 50,000 right there. So you're looking at 30, 50, so that's 80. Then you go to another credit card company. Let's just say if this company you're dealing with, let's just say if you're a manufacturer of consumer electronics, right? And we need 150 iPhone parts here. We need the batteries. We need the screen protectors. We might need a $40,000 budget. Okay, they say, hey, we can give you 40,000. We give you 25,000 on the credit card. That'll work. You call again. They say instead of that 25,000 on the other card, they might give you 15,000. So 15 plus that's 40,000. So 80 plus 40, you're looking at a good 120, like I did. You go back. So now you got all this credit. So all the credit cards that you got, since the business side don't post it, the utilization on your personal side, what's the next thing you do? That's when you take all those business credit cards. You got your POS system, right? I already showed you guys what a POS system is. Let me see. This is it. You're gonna need this. I showed it a couple times, but you're gonna need a POS system. You get a POS system, you run that sale. So the first account you got $40,000 on, you charge that 10 or 9,000. Next day you charge it 5,000. Next day after that you charge it 6,000. Next day after that you charge it 5,000. All the way till you run it out almost running out, not always. Then you go to the next one, max it out. And you're not maxing it out just to max it out. You using the credit transcripts, right? And it's gonna show how many sales the company makes. And when they look at the deposits, when you look at the deposits, let's just say the deposits show up $40,000 a month. You've been charging it $40,000 a month. That same account, you can put back towards those credit cards. You can get a draft check, and you get the draft check out to anybody. You can get a draft check out to those corporation names. So let's just say it came from, let's just say you name one corporation, Bell Inc. You can say payment to Bell Inc. for furniture, supplies, and etc. And you can get that to your bank, and that can go towards those credit cards. You literally just use the cards money, and you just put it back to the cards, right? And you might say, okay, why is this important? Because now you're showing payment history. Now you're showing a strong account. Now you're showing that you actually make income to this account. And so now this is the original account we're talking about. So now they see all those transactions coming, right? So now you're showing $40,000, $50,000 a month in payments. Now you go to a hard cash lender. They see your amount of transactions. They say this man make $40,000, $50,000 a month. instantly, right? And then on top of that, on top of you keep making 40, 50,000, keep 40, 50,000. Just keep it. And then the other extra credit you have will be going on there as well, right? So hold on 1 second, fam. So now the money that you have on there, right? You also got the other funds coming on there, right? So every time you're using a credit card, you keep swiping the card, you keep swiping it, you keep swiping it, and now you got that rotation. So any lender you go to, let's just say if you go to PNC Bank, hey, the company needs 40, 50,000, or the company needs 60,000. Okay, they look at your bank statement history, they look at your transactions, they see these credit cards that you have for the other corporations, and they say, man, this is suitable. We can use this. He's a good candidate to receive these funds. Let's give it to him. So now you seeing it, you looking at it, you like, damn. You're like, okay. I got 60 from PNC. Let's go to BMO Harris. I get 50 from BMO Harris. So you see how easy it was, family? You just put it in one rotation. Just one rotation. And so that's what that book is going to talk about. So right now we're just talking about the books. So credit is a game, and how to leverage it is going to be one, and how to legally rob a bank. They run hand in hand. They're not going to be too far apart, but it's two ways of looking at it. It's two ways of looking at this, family. And I really want to say it's similar. I could combine them in one book. I can. I really, truly can. But it's going to be kind of weird on how to do it, because I would say this, how to legally rob a bank, could be part 1 series, and credit is a game and how to leverage it is part 2 series. I can do that. And understanding charge-offs, that's his own category. That is his own category. That's for people who want to deal with disputes. That's for people who want to get all the negative items off their credit report without feeling guilty. You get what I'm saying? So education is everything, family. And this is everything I've done and everything I know about. And yes, I touch over $100,000 in credit. Way over $100,000 in credit. One of my favorite sins was someone thinks of me is... I can't even see this, family. Hold on, let me see something. I can't even see my screen. Family, hold on. I don't even know how to turn this over. I got it. I don't know how to end this poll, family. I'm trying to. All right. I'm gonna keep it up, all right? But I want to be able to see our comments, so I'm trying to be able to see the comments, because I can't see it because this thing is. Here you go, right? Perfect. Give me a bank, Dave Set Apart Clan. We don't have DMVs in Oklahoma. Still a mess though. One of my favorite sins was someone thinks of me as in my business. Those are the ones who have to live with it. Facts. Wait till the digital dollars rolls out. They're not gonna be ready for it. Joe 47 is a hater. I don't know who that is. Oh. Appreciate it, fam. Devion Cole, I appreciate it. How y'all doing, family? What's going on? How y'all doing? Facts. Can't nobody take nothing from you if it's in a grantor's trust. Correct. Bible. Credit Strong. Thank you for reminding me, family. The company name, if you want to get business line of credit for $25,000, is Credit Strong. Thank you. And you can go through NAV too. NAV Business have it too. So you can put 2 of them on there and make it stronger. But remember, that personal side is better. You can't, listen, don't even think about the business side until the personal side is straight. Bro, I did the auto loan shit with Navy last month at work. I put the check in my uncle's name. It's a personal loan. Now you don't cap at all. Appreciate it. Man, it's so many receipts, family. It's so many receipts. I never post the receipts. Anytime someone want to tell me they completed anything, I never show it. I'm gonna start one day, but I just don't show it. There's no reason to show it because I already know, like, it's for real. I'll show y'all my receipts. It wouldn't even be my students. It'd be my receipts. Anything y'all want to see, auto loans, credit cards, anything y'all want to see, I'll show. Oh, man. Ooh. Okay. All right, let me see some, family. Hold on. I'm trying to. Oh, shoot. Enemy of the state. Okay, family. All right, book coming out June, family. I'm going to give y'all a release date when it's finally out and everything like that. When it's finally published, it will be an audio book. If y'all prefer paperback, let me know because I can make that an option. So if anybody want me to have a paperback, let me know and I'll show y'all how to do it. And yes, how to legally rob a bank. I will show y'all how to do it. Just don't call the police on me. Not just playing with y'all. Is everything is good. And I know people like, you want me to tell you why? You want me to tell y'all why I titled the name how to legally rob a bank? Is because when you run a credit plays like this, it's almost like stealing to them, to the average person, because it's like, I got to work extremely hard. I got to go to this job and I really have to work hard. What did he mean? I have to legally rob a bank. Anything that seems too easy seems illegal when you've been brainwashed. When you've been brainwashed by these people for years and years and years, anything is sound illegal. You can speak any truth, it sounds illegal to the average person who don't know better. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Family, what's going on? What's going on? How y'all doing? What's going on, bro? My girlfriend cheated on me. What's going on, family? What's going on? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Copyright your name. Yes, sir. You already know. That's the best way to do it, fam. That's the best way to do it. All right. I'm glad y'all put y'all votes in. So let me read it out. I'm actually going to show y'all, right? I had to screenshot it without me being in there. I'm going to show y'all. So everybody voted how to legally rob a bank. It's been a lot of votes, over 126 votes. Everybody voted how to legally rob a bank first. Credit is a game and how to leverage it second. DMV exposed third. Understanding charge-offs fourth. I would have thought the credit would have got over everything. I thought credit is a game and how to leverage it would have did more. But it seemed as though everybody liked the how to legally rob a bank because everybody think we stealing from the bank. But you're not stealing, you're building relationships. That's the beauty of it. Building relationships to leverage credit. I can't wait to build my EIN number. Of course, just take your time, build up your profile. Remember, the credit score is not the most important one. It's your report and it's your relationship to the bank. Those are two things you need to worry about. Building up relationships is everything. And then the report is another thing. You got to have a strong report. A good relationship, good report, automatic approval. Good relationship, bad credit report, messed up. Good credit report, bad relationship, it's a negative. You need good credit report, good relationship, good score too, but good relationship and good report, you good. How much for that one-on-one? For my full EIN package is $300. For my simple EIN package is $150. For a normal 2-hour consultation, for a normal 1-hour consultation, it's $200. Which book comes out first? It's How to Legally Rob a Bank. That book is coming out first. Yep, that book is coming out first. Understanding charge-offs, more people like that. So I'm glad y'all like that. So I just want you guys to keep voting on this. I'm gonna be on here 5 more minutes so you guys can vote on this to see what's really going on. I'm glad you guys tapped into it. I'm glad you guys want to hear these books. And it's not no book of me just talking, just running my mouth. This book is going to explain detail upon detail based on real stories. Everything I told you was a real story. My EIN process, real story. My student who went and go grab the what's the cars? A Suburban. It was a Suburban. It was a Suburban truck. I don't really deal with those type of vehicles like that, but I know those are expensive. Okay, family, okay. Okay. More people like it. More people. Everybody's sticking with how to legally rob a bank. Any questions, y'all got? Any questions? Have you hit Chase for a business credit card? Yeah, I hit them for 2 credit cards and 1 personal. So 3 credit cards in total. I want to watch some of your other content. You just came to sub. I appreciate the love and support. Just check me out. Do business credit cards care about your hard inquiries? Some companies are credit card sensitive. Inquiry sensitive. So if you got a lot of inquiries in my video, credit is a game and how to leverage it. I'm gonna really talk about inquiries and charge-offs and understanding charge-offs. That's what that's gonna be at. How to fix your credit is gonna be on the charge-offs. Appreciate it, fam. Appreciate the love and support. 165 people voted. Yep, 165 votes, y'all. 940. I'm finna be off. at 940. I'm just trying to see how many more people gonna vote. Okay. Thank you for everything you do. God bless you and your family because you gave me strength. Yes, sir. Thank you. I'm glad I was able to help. Peace and love. I made an LLC and they told me I could get a credit loan without them looking at my credit. But when I called the Bank of America, they said I couldn't get a credit loan because of my low credit. They be lying sometimes, family. If anything, I'm going to say I wouldn't start with a Bank of America because you got to have a real strong credit report for a Bank of America. I would really say start with credit union banks. Credit union banks give out money the same way, family. This dude speaking Aztecs, inquiries and charge-offs. Navy giving me credit card offer to build score. Is it worth it? Of course. Been watching your channel for a while. Thank you. Peace and love. Appreciate the support. 3 no matter ready for these. Yes, sir. Just hit me up. Do you have Riz? I don't know. I think I locked my experience account. If you lock it, make sure that you keep it locked until it's ready to go. That's what I would do. I keep it locked. You're a touch on 1099A. I did a video on 1099A a long time ago. Like I told a lot of people, it's not a check. I cross-examined the information. It was not a check. Are you a Moor? Yes, I am. Yes, I am a descendant of the the Moroccan Empire. Is it locked forever? No, it don't lock forever. Yo, he said it. Diddy looking ass. WW for Taquan. Why everybody worry about their credit? Everything is fraud, is reported as fraud. Now you got to worry about your credit because even if you know like consumer law and stuff like that, you're going to have a hard time getting them people to extend you any amount of credit. Do ACE do loans? Yes, they do. Ace Hardware you're talking about, right? So appreciate you sharing your knowledge. Yes, sir. I got all 3 credit bureaus locked. Yeah, make sure you keep it locked until it's time to go because you want to make sure you have no inquiries on there. You want to make sure your credit is pretty in pink. You better make sure your credit is sexy that time when it's time to go. All right, I'm about to get off right in 2. I'm gonna give it 2 more minutes, fam. I'm gonna give it 2 more minutes. Which book comes out first? I told y'all How to Legally Rob a Bank. That's the first book that's gonna come out. We got 184 votes. I'm gonna screenshot it. My bad, family. We got 185 votes. I'm gonna screenshot it. And I'm gonna show y'all, so the winner is How to Legally Rob a Bank. That book gonna come out. I'm gonna give y'all a date in June, and I'm gonna have it as an audio book. And when I have it as an audio book, the book might not even be longer than 1 hour or 2 hours. And I promise y'all, I promise you, I'm not playing no games on this. I'm not half-ass doing that nothing. I'm making sure that y'all get this information. I'm making sure that y'all understand these loopholes. That's the main thing I want y'all to know is loopholes. Oh, family, I got approved for 2 credit cards too. I just got approved 2 days ago. I was on a credit rampage. I got approved for 2 Lowe's commercial credit cards. So those coming in the mail too. I got to first and post the evidence. I ain't going to talk too much of it, but I got approved for 2 Lowe's credit cards. One is the Business Advantage. The other one is the Lowe's commercial revolving account. So there's 2 business trade lines I have. I only got to get a credit builder. I got approved for 2 of them. Yo, I can't wait. It sounds like an interesting book. Promise you. I promise you. I'm gonna show you exactly how to do it. I'm ready to establish credit for EIN. I would love to book a call with you. So like all of my processes, it comes with a tutorial. First, you gotta watch the tutorial, then it comes with a consultation. So if anybody want any process that I have, just text me, say, hey, Taquan, send me the list. Send me the list, send me the list. I'm about to give y'all my phone number. Just text me and just say, hey, Taquan, please send me the list or send me the list. My number is 224-463-1848. Again, my phone number is 224-463-1848. Again, my phone number is 224-463-1848. One more time, family. My phone number is 224-463-1848, fam. Peace and love, peace and love. Peace and love, y'all. One more time, I'm gonna put my phone number out. Again, family, my phone number is 224-463-1848. One more time, it is 224-463-1848. 202 votes on it. Everybody, the first book coming out is How to Legally Rob a Bank. I'm out for tonight. Just text me. Hey, hit me, send me your list, and I got y'all, family. Peace and love, y'all. Stay blessed. Get rich off credit and keep going up. And I'm right behind y'all, right next to y'all. Y'all teachers teaching and living the same thing they teaching y'all. I'm gonna show the results. Once we get off this call, I gotta search on my other card because one card is showing my limit. The other card I gotta approve over the phone. So once I get the email for that, I'll show y'all both the cards. I'm out, family. Peace and love.